Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing a favorites video telling you about all of my current favorite products. I don't have any disappointments. I was trying to think and there wasn't really anything that disappointed me this month, so I don't have anything to report on that, but if you want to know what I've been loving for the month of May, then please keep watching. My first favorite is obviously my Deck of Scarlet palette that I am the artist-in-chief on. I am so happy to be working with them, and I showed you a couple tutorials this past month, so if you didn't check that out, I will have it linked down below. Here's what the palette looks like. It comes with this beautiful sleeve. It says hot and you pull it off. So this palette is basically all you need for a full face in one palette. This is a subscription service that's bi-monthly, meaning it's every other month. Every 2 months you'll get a palette at your door. You can skip or cancel anytime. It's made in the USA, paraben free, cruelty free, all those things. This month's palette, you do get 3 eyeshadows, a blush, and a highlighter. And then you get 2 lip colors over here. Really pretty colors. And then you also get a lip chubby as well. So you get all this together. I'm going to go over the shades really quickly just to show you, but look how pretty these purples are for spring. I just really love signing on with this one. I think it's a really beautiful spring palette to get you out of your comfort zone and just to make you, push you a little bit to not do browns and neutrals every single day. And I know people are going to be afraid of this blush, but it's really beautiful when you blend it out on the skin. So absolutely don't be afraid to step out of your norm and do something that really will wow people. I also love the Deck of Scarlet collabs with YouTubers to be the artist-in-chief. Obviously, I love seeing any YouTuber succeed or get to work with really cool companies. And this is basically less expensive than a bunch of products you would buy at Sephora. So it's just a good deal all around. You get the whole palette. So I have a link down below if you're interested. And also I do have a coupon code, which I will put on the screen. So make sure you sign up for your Deck of Scarlet palette and let's swatch some of the shades. So first we have 3 eyeshadows. We have Peachy Keen, which is a beautiful gold peachy shift. We have Making Mauves, which is like a bark brown mauve shade, perfect for the crease. And then we have Sophia, which is this bright pop of purple. It's so pretty for summer. Here we have the shades of the highlight. It's a really pretty kind of gold shift. It really warms up your complexion. And then this beautiful blush. This is in the shade Babsbeauty. It's a really pretty mauve purple blush. I don't want you to be afraid of it because it's just a stunning color for the cheeks. We have 2 lip colors in this palette. We have Plump, which is this like purple lilac-y shade, and then Brownies, which I really love because you can customize with a lip liner to make it dark or light depending on your preference. And then lastly, you do get a lip chubby in the shade Mia. It's a beautiful shade, just a really pretty taupey brown that really is good for nighttime or amping up your look. So absolutely wanted to mention this. Thank you, Deck of Scarlet, for letting me be your artist-in-chief. And let me know if you do any looks with this palette. Tag me. I would love to see. I will have a link down below to purchase the palette if you're interested. And let's get into some more favorites. My next favorite is actually from the new Next to Nothing collection from MAC. I really thought I was going to hate this collection, and I love both items, but this is their pressed powder. I have the shade medium, so I will say that these do run a little bit light. To me, this looks almost like a light shade, but this is a beautiful setting powder for the face. It doesn't add a ton of coverage, just like a tiny bit, so it's not like a Studio Fix powder, but it's just really nice to sweep over the face, and I find that it kind of blurs your skin and any imperfections, kind of like blurs your pores. So it's really nice if you're touching up throughout the day, or if you want to set your foundation. It's light enough that it doesn't have that cakey feel. So if you haven't checked out this collection, I highly suggest doing so, but I will say that, like I said, the powders do run a little bit light. My next favorite is an oldie but a goodie, and I have not used this in so long. This is the Oval 8 brush by Artis. These brushes are so expensive, and I really never got the hype of them. I did buy, I think, maybe 5 or 6 when they first launched. I haven't bought any of their new releases, and I'm not on their PR. They're just so expensive, but I saw Tati using this. I know she raves about these brushes, and I thought I would try it today for my foundation, and it went on so quickly and smoothly. So if you're on the hunt for a perfect like foundation brush that's going to be like quick and really get that good coverage, I would recommend the big artist brushes, just like one of these. I would not go out and buy a whole set. I don't think the other ones are really that great. I mean, I have like the small one for nose contour. I have the other contour ones. They're okay for contouring, but honestly, I'm a powder girl and I only use liquids for my foundation and concealer. So definitely want to recommend this. I just used it today and I've fallen back in love with it again. Next, I want to mention this beautiful, beautiful bronzer from Becca. They came out with, I believe, maybe 5 or 6 shades. This is in Capri Coast. There's another one that I'm using as well. I think the 2 medium shades. So stunning. I used this in a tutorial recently and you guys were like, that bronzer just brought you to life. I'm not a bronzer girl because I feel like they can look muddy and accentuate texture, but these do not. Absolutely worth the money. I know they are quite pricey, but so beautiful. I've seen people raving about these and there's a reason. They are just really nice and buttery and they're not overdone. If you do put a little bit too much on, you can blend it out, which I appreciate. I tried out a new liquid liner that is so nice and easy to use. You guys will see me try it on camera, but this is the new M Cosmetics liquid liner. I had seen Thomas Beauty talking about this. He's hilarious, by the way. So I was like, let me buy him. So I bought the felt tip and the brush tip. I have not tried the felt tip yet, but this is the brush tip and it's really small and compact. It reminds me of the Kat Von D tattoo liner. Very similar, but it seems a little bit more black and not as shiny. That one dries down a little bit shiny. This one's more of a matte dry down. This one I think was like 16 bucks. Great pricing. I do have one of her liquid lipsticks on as well, so I'm testing those out. So I'll let you know, but this is a go if you're looking for a somewhat affordable. I mean, if you go to the drugstore, you can get a liner for $8, $9, $10. If you invest a little bit more, it'll make your wing like every day so much easier. I recently did a video with Flower Beauty and I fell in love with this mascara. This mascara is insane. This is the Zoom In Ultimate Mascara. There's 3 different ways you can use it. There's like a clicker on the end if you can see, and it just clicks 2 or 3 times. So there's a lengthening, volumizing, and lifting. This is amazing. I always wear false lashes and I was shocked at how much this did for my lashes, my natural lashes, because I have none. So if you're looking for a drugstore, this is like better than any mascara I've literally ever tried. I know there's 3 steps, but this did the most for my natural lashes than any other mascara. Definitely wanted to mention it. It is worth a mention. You can get it at a Walmart or their website and its drugstore. Recently picked up this blush from Lorac. This is that how you say it, Lorac? I always want to say Lorac. Lorac. This is the Luma blush from their spring collection. I thought this would be too light possibly, but I wore it in a tutorial and you guys went crazy over it. It's a pretty creamsicle, really light color. So beautiful for spring. Even when I have a tan, I find myself gravitating towards stuff like this. So definitely wanted to talk about this. I got it at Ulta and it's been one of my go-tos for summer. Wanted to mention this eyebrow pencil that I've been using. It's not really a pencil. This is the Stila Stay All Day Brow Color, and it looks like a liquid eyeliner, and I'm telling you, you can get the most precise hair strokes with these. These are amazing. I have medium right here, so I would say go a shade darker because they do run light, but I just carve underneath my brow and shape around, and then I can fill it in with this or use little strokes to make hair-like strokes. I've been using this for a few months now in conjunction with my Benefit Precisely My Brow, and I just found that I can use this when I want more of an Instagram brow or more of a really shapely brow, not so like laid back. I want like a really sharp line. This is what I go to. Alright guys, that is it for me and my current favorites. Hopefully you guys enjoyed that. Like I said, I didn't have anything that really disappointed me, so I didn't have anything to talk about disliking this month. Let me know what you've been loving down below. Don't forget to check out Deck of Scarlet. I will have them linked down below. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you in the next video.